Hey everybody, Karen from Ask the Spirit Guides. How are you doing? I hope you're having a great weekend. So we are going to ask the Founding Fathers for a pendulum message. Okay, let's see what they have to say when they spell things out for us. I think that's really interesting. We did a session with the Founding Fathers yesterday using the dowsing rods. Okay, we had 16 questions. I added a few in there. So if you haven't seen the Founding Fathers video, I will post it right here at the end of this video. Okay, so let's see. I've asked them, and at the end of that video, I did ask them if they had a pendulum message for us. I think I did. Maybe I didn't. Usually I do, but I'll ask them today if they have a pendulum message for us. And sorry, I'm moving you around a little bit. And probably an oracle message too. So we're going to see what they have to tell us on the pendulum. All right. So I close my aura to all but my higher self, the God consciousness, my guides, guardians, the lead team collective, and only those of the highest and purest light. And ask Archangel Michael to please protect my channel, your channel with your guides, our community, the lead team collective, and only those of the highest and purest light. Amen. Like a hair on me or something. Okay. Hey you guys, good morning. Talking to my spirit team. How are you guys today? Awesome. Now would be a great time to thank your own spirit teams, you guys, and the lead team collective for all their support, love, and guidance. Really appreciate it, you guys. It's so much easier when we're working together, and we know we're working together. It's amazing. Okay, yes, they're really wide swing on that. Yep, they appreciate that. That's awesome. Okay, so you guys, I guess I thought I asked the Founding Fathers at the end of our session that I posted yesterday, but I'm not quite sure. Do they have a pendulum message for us today? Yes? Oh, great. Really wide swing. Okay. Do they have an oracle message for us? Yes. Okay. Do you want to call in the Founding Fathers now and I'll bring out the pendulum? Yes. Okay. All right. Well, let me chat with them for a minute. Have you guys used, I asked if they've ever talked to anybody through the dowsing rods and they said yes. So this is collective, all of the Founding Fathers as a collective. Is that correct? Yes? Okay. Do you know how to use a pendulum? Yes? Okay. Have you ever talked to anybody through the pendulum as a collective? Okay, cool. So, yep. Okay. Prince had not. I did one with Prince last week. I'll post that video here if you've missed it. At the end of this video, it'll pop up right there. And he had not done the pendulum before. And that's what he said anyways. And he did great. He did just great. So, okay, I'm going to bring you down so you can see what they want to tell us. So, I have my Prince message here. Let me get that, and I'm going to write it on our piece of paper. Okay. All right. So, Founding Fathers, what message do you have for us today? You can kind of see how I do this. Okay, is that it? Wow, they're really moving it fast. Is that a J? Oh, hang on, you guys. Sorry. Not positioned correctly on my... There we go. Okay, so a J. Yes, okay, J. Wow, they got very clear energy. U. Is that an S? Okay, S. Okay, so are you spelling just? Yep, T. We get just a lot. It's interesting. Just do this, you guys. Just do that. Okay, so just. Wow, they together collectively can move this. Actually, I don't know if I've ever had a lead team collective move the pendulum, but my team does not move it so clearly. The energy is really strong. Okay, so yes. Okay, just what? Just? Yeah, so if you guys have a pendulum and it's working for you, then if that's one way your team has chosen to communicate with you, try the Founding Fathers and tell me if you think the energy is different. It's really interesting. Okay, so is that a Y? So for the first letter of each word, sometimes you have, it was either Y or L, so they're telling me no. Okay, is that an L? And I just like to confirm, even though it takes a little time for them to move it back. Okay, so L. So just L. Ah, so I. Okay, V. So they weren't moving, and the I and the V are across from each other. So I did the I, and then I could feel kind of the intensity just keep swinging towards the V then. I don't know, it's just a feeling I had. So, okay, so V. Okay, so just live. Okay, just live is at the end of the message. No. Okay, so just live. Ah, not surprising. Okay. Is that an F? Oh, okay. I made an assumption, not an F. Okay, is that an, what's across from F? Is that an S? Were you wanting to say S? Okay, so S. So just live, S, A. Huh, interesting. V. I thought they were going to say just live free. But it looks like they're saying just live safe or something. V. Okay, so they're giving us more than just love notes. Okay, E. So just live safe. L. And there we got the same situation with the L and the Y across from each other, so LY. So just live safely. Is that your message for us today? Just live safely. Wow. Okay, so let me write that down real quick. So just live safely. Why? Like, I just want to know why. This is how I usually do it. Like, I'll say, well, it depending on, like with Prince, I didn't have any additionals, but why are you giving us this message? Why is that an important message for today? Yeah. Is that a V? Okay, V. I. It's not a fun word. This is the second time we've had this word spelled out this week, you guys. O. I'll have to look and see who gave us the first one. I think it was the lead team. L. E. So, I kind of know what word they're spelling, but sometimes I do like to carry it out just to see, make sure we're all on the same page. N. Okay, they shifted to C. Okay. So violence, is that why you're telling us this? Do you anticipate violence increasing in the United States? You do. Okay. Do you anticipate violence increasing in the United States from homegrown terrorism? Who knew that we would get to this point? Jeez. Okay. What about external terrorism? No. Are they going to blame it on Iran? Yes. Okay. And will it be, if we have any situations, will it actually be Iran? Okay, they're swinging yes on that, so. Okay. So the last one, and we'll do an oracle message from them real quick. So violence. Ew. Ew. Okay, let's see. Let me go into my journal here real quick, because actually I did start writing my pendulum messages in another journal because I wanted to dedicate, I'm dedicating this whole one now to just pendulum messages from the lead team. Yeah. So on the 1st, July 1st, they said might happen this weekend. So that's this weekend, the 5th when I'm posting this. Okay. Might happen this weekend. I said what? They said violence. And then the oracle card was neutral advisor. No, neutral advisor. Neutral observer from a distance. Neutral observer from a distance. Okay. So that was the message. And now we're getting this: just live safely with some violence anticipated from the founding fathers. So I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news. That's not good. But at least we're, again, I'm not going to worry about it. I mentioned this earlier on July 1st when I talked about this. Personally, I'm not a big crowd person anyways. So I'm just kind of laying low, just as I kind of have been all year, to be perfectly honest. Not, that we're having fun just staying home right now, and not going into big groups and all that kind of stuff. But they are definitely, like, this weekend was just sort of, so we'll see. I mean, hopefully we're posting this on the 5th. So hopefully not too much stuff has gone down. If it has, then we'll talk about it tomorrow on the 6th. So, okay, well, let's see. They did say they had an oracle message for us. Yeah, so just stay safe, I mean, obviously that's what they said, just live safely. Okay, so Moonology just popped out. Let's see if that's the deck they want to use. Did you guys want to use Moonology messages? Oh, okay, fun. Any others you want me to pull? No? Okay, let me go grab that deck real quick. Okay, so if you're new here, I have about 64, I think I have 64 decks, not about. Somebody just sent me a new one I need to add to my inventory. And so, and I just store them right there in alphabetical order. God, that makes me point to weirdest places. I'm like pointing opposite direction. So just in alphabetical order along in the cabinet right there. So, okay, so, and I have this deck that I shuffle with all my oracle decks on there, so it's kind of fun. This is if you even have like 2 or 3 of them, you could create a little deck for yourself and ask, just shuffle and then ask your guides, like just shuffle, and if one falls out, then you can trust that that's the one your guides want you to use today. It's kind of fun. You don't have to have a whole bunch of them like I do. I mean, the only reason I have this many, I'm a minimalist, so the only reason I have this many is because of the work that I'm doing with this community. And just because it's, the variety is fun too. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love the idea that I was able to get these and use them this way. Even as a minimalist, I'm quite happy about it. So, okay. Moonology. All right. Cool. These are so pretty. I mean, they're just so pretty. Nice and simple. Honestly, I don't think there's any one deck that I dislike. So look at how cool they are. Just nice and simple. Okay. All right, Founding Fathers, what message would you like us to have today? You did tell us just live safely, watch out for violence, basically. Don't contribute to it, the hostility, right? Praying, we could say a little prayer. We could ask Archangel Michael, you guys, continue to protect the United States. Continue, and I always say, I do like to remember, I don't always do it, but I like to remember to say, in everybody's best interest. What is the thing that I like to say? I haven't said it for a while, and I should be, because I don't want to get in the way. Oh, for the highest good of all. For the highest good of all, because I have it written on almost all my pages. Anytime I have intentions in my bullet journal, I'll write for the highest good of all, because I don't want to get in the way of karma balancing. If karma needs to be balanced, I don't want to get in the way of that either. So I just, as I say prayers, so I just feel more comfortable with that. But okay, anything, you guys? Any messages you want to give us today? Whoa, all right. Okay, so there's 3 that actually fell here. So let's see if one of these is the card they want us to have. Okay. All right. So do you want us to read the card on the far right? That would be my right, you guys. It would be your left. Yes. Okay, what about the card in the middle? No. What about the card on the left? No. Okay, so just the card on the right. All right. So it is, oh, pretty. Follow the moon, watch for signs. Follow the moon, watch for signs. I was just reading our community's July astrological report, which I will probably be, well, I put it in the newsletter for last week, but and the dates to look for this month, and what could be happening astrologically. So that's to follow the moon, right? It's kind of interesting. All right. Watch for this. Looks like it's in alphabetical order. Maybe not. Oh. Okay. So this is an order. It's interesting. So the first follow the moon is a category in here. So we have follow the moon, moon called, moon dance, moon cycles, moon circles. Yeah, that's interesting. Okay. So follow, I just had it. There we go. Follow the moon. Watch for signs. Okay. The meanings of this card, the way someone does one thing is how they do everything. It's a theory. Huh. Open your eyes, listen to your intuition. A spiritual self-care routine will help. A spiritual self-care routine. Again, we're talking about safety right now. And so, just calling upon Archangel Michael, right, for safety. Are you guys crooked? You're on a pillow, so, oh no, you're on my blanket. There we go. Open up to divine guidance, okay? Ask the universe for a rainbow as your sign and see if you get a double one. The universe is talking. Are you listening? Okay, so what is the universe telling you? It's important to learn how to read the signs coming your way. What signs are you being sent? Learning to read the signs is a big step along the spiritual path. They can come in the form of dreams, music, numbers, or patterns. Your life themes are signs of what is going on in your consciousness. There are signs around you and you need to see them. Alternatively, in the coming 24 hours, ask the universe for a concrete sign of some kind about whatever question you have. It may be about the safety, maybe not, just whatever you have going on in your life, okay? For example, ask to see a rainbow or a pink unicorn or whatever feels right to you, and then keep your eyes peeled. There is an answer. Just be clear that, just be ready though that it may not appear exactly the way you expect it. This card can come up as a sign to change your behavior or your focus. Pay attention. Interesting. The signs are everywhere. What are you seeing? This card can also be a gentle reminder to get back into healthy routines that will help your life to tick over more smoothly. To tick over more smoothly. It's interesting. Meditation will help you. Yeah, they keep talking about meditation, don't they? But this is very interesting. This card came up as a sign to change your behavior or your focus. Pay attention. Pay attention. So, I don't know. It's nice that they're giving us a little warning. I wouldn't live in fear about it. I think I was saying this earlier and I didn't finish my thought, but I just am to a point where I'm being smart about things and just, I was saying I'm not a big crowd person anyways, but if I'm in a place that something occurs, then I'm trusting that I'm meant to be in that place for whatever reason. So I'm not afraid of it. I'm not OCD about going outdoors or being around other people or anything like that. But I think it's, why not? Just be cautious, I think things are going to be revving up. There's probably no doubt, especially now that the big, awful bill has passed or passing, in the process of passing. By the time this posts, it might already pass. So we'll see what happens. So, all right, you guys. So this was interesting. Very good messages from the Founding Fathers. Thank you, the Founding Fathers. If you can give them a big old thank you, that would be great. Thank you for their love and support and guidance. Hey, anything you can do to help us out to move towards the 5D as soon as possible, that would be great. Or help us just through these hiccups as we need to, as the shift is happening. Thank you. I just, I appreciate their help. So, all right, you guys have a great one and we'll see you tomorrow. Okay, bye-bye.